Single resource calendar. We can create calendars for a group of resources or for a single resource. A calendar for a single resource contains the same information as the base calendar and additional information related to that resource. Entries for a single resource can be vacation days, overtime hours, or working hours. On a group resource calendar, we can include cost information, the number of resources available, and task assignments. Project 98 uses information from all calendars to calculate costs, workloads, and task duration. We can create a single resource or a group resource calendar for our project. We'll create the single resource calendar first, keeping in mind that it's possible to create a calendar for each employee, which can show information pertinent only to that employee. Let's create an individual resource calendar for the production manager of our project. She'll be on vacation from December 14th through the 18th, and we need to add this information to her personal calendar. Before we can add this information, we must create a personal calendar for her. To begin work on the production manager's calendar, open the Tools menu and choose Change Working Time. Then scroll to December 1998, the month our project begins. Next, we'll click on the New button. In the name box, we need to type Production Manager. We also need to make sure that newsletters appear in the Make Copy Of box so the resource calendar has the same basic information as the project calendar. Then click OK. Now that the production manager has her own personal calendar, let's click on December 14th and drag through the 19th to highlight her vacation dates. Then choose Non-Working in the For Selected Dates box and click OK. This closes the Change Working Time dialog box and returns us to the Gantt chart. Now we'll create a group resource calendar. After we have created a calendar for a resource, Project 98 uses the information to calculate the work for that particular resource. In our project, one group of employees will be working in the evening, so we need to create a calendar for them. Instead of a calendar for a single resource, this calendar will be for a group of individuals working as a unit, the evening shift. Choose the Tools menu and select Change Working Time. Click on New, and in the Name Of box, type Evening Shift. Make sure a newsletter appears in the Make Copy Of box and click OK. Scroll to December 1998 since it is the starting month of the project. Select the M through F column headers to highlight the weekdays. In the For Selected Dates, choose Working Time. Since the standard calendar uses a standard workday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., we have to change the working time to fit the evening shift. In the Working Time section, highlight the information in the first From box and type 4 p.m. Press Tab to highlight the information in the first To box and type 8 p.m. Then press Tab again to change the second From box to 9 p.m. Press Tab one more time to select the second To box and change the time to 12 a.m. Finally, click OK. Let's review what we covered in this chapter. We discussed base and resource calendars, then we created a base calendar for a project using the project standard calendar. We also learned how to change the work times and create non-working days in a calendar. Then we assigned calendars to projects. Finally, we learned how to create base calendars for individual and group resources.